3,000 Years of Longing, starring Idris Elba, is the newest film out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. Now, this movie is all about a young lady who goes to Istanbul and is on a conference and then finds a magic bottle that has a djinn in it. He grants 3 wishes and they go back and forth talking about their life stories. Now, I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below. What did you guys think of 3,000 Years of Longing? Sorry, my bad. Can't speak for shit. Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's get into this review right now.
I have a wish.
Okay, so 3,000 Years of Longing. I saw the trailer for this and I was probably more intrigued about this movie than excited, because I was like, I'm a huge Idris Elba fan. I absolutely love Idris Elba. I think he's freaking brilliant. So that automatically was like, I have to watch this because he's in it, because I like his movies. But it was the concept that I was looking at and I was kind of like, ooh, this has like mystical elements to it, like genies. We're dealing with that sort of stuff, like ancient times. So I'm like, you know what? I might go and watch this movie. So I sat down and I watched this movie. What did I think? So, I personally wouldn't say this is one of my favorite films of the year, nor would I say it's in my top half of the year. But it's definitely not in the bottom half of the year. It's sort of in the middle again. I'm very mixed on this film. Very, very mixed. What I really liked about this film was when Idris Elba's character was telling the stories about him and his life. Because he is a djinn and he's telling how he got trapped in the bottles and his whole life story and what he saw. The whole flashback sequences with all that stuff, going into the ancient times with ancient gods, dealing with all these other elements that happened in the past, in history. Freaking fantastic. As soon as he was doing that, I was fully engaged. I was like, boom. This movie's for me. Because I'm loving this shit. I am loving to see this. There's drama. There's people making power plays. There's blood. There's gore. There's fights. There's action. It's gorgeous. What's not to love? But where it lost me was when it came back to Idris Elba's character and our other main character when they're talking in the hotel room. When it goes to them, I lost interest. I really did. I just did not care. And the best way I can describe this film is a film that goes nowhere. That's what this film feels like. It feels like it goes nowhere. I mean, the whole stuff with Idris Elba's djinn and his backstory is absolutely fantastic. That alone was enough to keep me interested. I would love to see that movie and him star in that, and we watch him go on to and then get this movie. That to me was the most interesting part. I thought the way that they started the film with some of the stuff was very horror-like. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a second, is this a horror movie? Because holy crap, that's some pretty scary crap. And then it just sort of like disappeared. And then like it never came back full circle. So I might have missed it. This might be a movie that I'll have to see again to fully grasp what is going on and the little things that happen that may link back to that first whole sequence. But I never saw them come back, and I don't know the reason why she was seeing certain things. I don't feel like it was explained enough for me personally. If anyone else has any explanations, let me know in the comments below, because I'm intrigued, because I might have missed something. Because like I said, this movie kind of lost me and I got really bored pretty quickly with this movie. So I might have missed something in my boredom state. But yeah, so when we come back to them and they're talking, that's where it just never felt like it lifted off. Once we got past his story, I thought, okay. And then when she finally makes her wish, I was like, okay, so the movie's going to end. But no, it didn't. And then it just dragged. It really dragged. And I didn't care. I really didn't. It felt like there was like a whole nother hour and a half added on that I was just sitting there like, please, can this be over? So between the boredom, the pacing, it lost me. And it just never got going. And when it ended, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, I don't really know the point of this movie. I really don't. I guess the meaning of it was something about people wanting other people. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't feel like that message was conveyed enough for me. I didn't get anything from this movie. I got cool stuff with this Djinn stuff that I want to see more of, but the rest of it, just nothing there. However, it is freaking gorgeous. There are some scenes in here that are spectacular. The color is absolutely outrageously beautiful. The sequences with certain stars and the shifting, the editing, world class, absolutely fantastic. That to me was a highlight, and that was all when we were going to the flashback stuff. The flashback stuff was absolutely incredible. It looked freaking amazing. I did not for once think that's fake or anything like that. I was just fully in the zone when it came to that stuff. There's also this one scene that was multiple scenes that's pretty like, it's not gonna be for everyone. I can tell you that now. And there will be some people that are into that. No judgment here. If you're into that stuff, you're gonna love it. If you're not, you're probably gonna be a bit like me, where it's like, right, okay, so that just happened. And then there's this one really gross moment, and it's like, yeah, I've seen a lot of horror movies lately, and I've never gagged or anything like that in one of those horror movies or anything like that, and I've seen some pretty fucked up shit in it. But this one particular moment was pretty freaking gross, and it had me gagging. No word of a lie, it had me gagging. And it's not what you think. It's nothing to do with any horror elements, but it did have me gagging. So, but overall, just not for me. I got bored too quick, and it just felt like it never got going. I had pacing issues. I liked the Djinn stuff, the backstory. That to me was great, but the rest of it, just not for me. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this movie? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.